Hello
Welcome
guys,
back.
welcome back to the channel. It's your main man Steven back again along with Jordan Hyman LFC. The best
Big
crew
up
on
yourself,
YouTube
bro.
is back. And what are
Big up
your
yourself.
thoughts, Jordan? The 7-0 something of United, the best history record in history between Manchester United and Liverpool since the 6-1 and the 5-0 win at Old Trafford. What are your thoughts about
Well, it was fantastic. Wow. We dethroned the Red Devils out of the park. 7 goals. Wow, man.
We are
What
the
a
true Reds. They are not the true Reds, but yeah.
yeah. Yeah, put that as yes, for real. Yes, guys.
And all three players I have in my profile pick here, Gakpo, Darwin Nunes, and Salah scored a brace. And Firmino scored maybe his last goal for Liverpool. I don't know. It might be one of his last goals because he's going to leave in the summer. So what are your thoughts about that, Jordan?
Yes, he's leaving the summer. It's looking not that good, man. To have a player losing like that,
Well,
man.
we are searching for replacement, maybe. But it might just give Darwin Nunes the number 9. I don't think we need a striker. I don't think we need a striker. We have Jota, we have Darwin Nunes. I don't think we need a really of a striker. Jota can play many positions in the center attacking midfield, the left wing, and the central forward position. So it's okay. He can fill in all three, I think. And in general, Darwin is just getting his form back since the
Yeah.
beginning of the season. He's been missing sitters left, right, and center, and those tap-ins. He's not scoring the easy chances, but he's getting his form back. So let's hope Darwin Nunes continues the form and go on with this show. Yeah.
Yes, that is true. So, are you excited about the game coming up this weekend?
Yeah, Bournemouth definitely. Bournemouth may not be one of the easiest teams, but we should be able to beat them, though. I know they cause Arsenal trouble, so we have to watch out for those players who cause Arsenal trouble as well.
Yes, Arsenal indeed.
Arsenal were at home as well, I think, at the Emirates, and they almost lost to Bournemouth, right?
Yeah. That is true. That is absolutely correct. Yeah, but I am buzzing. I am buzzing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what's the first game? Do you want me to do all the predictions, like the fixtures? I have all the fixtures here on my screen. So,
Yeah, if you want. Yeah.
do you want to do Liverpool first or no?
Make we do Liverpool last.
Okay. Everton Brentford. What are your thoughts about this one, bro? Everton
Everton,
Brentford.
Everton, Brentford.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a massive game, man. It's gonna be a massive game, bro.
Brentford are looking good with a big win over Fulham. I did not expect that. I expected a boring draw, but when
Yeah,
every time I predict Brentford to like not do so well, they do well.
yeah.
What's his name? Your Jamaican Pinnock with the opener. What are your thoughts about that?
Um, it's really shocking, man. Ethan Pinnock, big baller.
Yeah. He scored the opener, and then second of all, what's his name? Ivan Toney from the spot. And then I think it was Jansen with the late goal to secure it for Brentford. But consolation goes from Carlos Vinicius. And who's the other goal scorer from Fulham? Do you remember
Um,
the first?
no, no,
Huh?
no,
You don't remember?
no.
Okay, let me just pull it up. Let's see. Solomon, Manor Solomon. The guy's been in red hot form for Fulham lately. This guy from Shakhtar Donetsk, bro. These guys from Shakhtar Donetsk are doing great from the Premier League, especially Manor Solomon. And what's the other guy's name? Tete or something? Left the city, but in general, the only Shakhtar Donetsk man not to step up in the Premier League has to be Mikhail Modric. What are your thoughts about that?
Modric. Oh my gosh,
Yeah, he's not
Dodo.
delivering like the way he is at Shakhtar Donetsk.
Yeah, true. He isn't the same player, man. When he was at Shakhtar for two, not showing up, not scoring goals. Don't know what's really going on with him, man.
Yeah, so basically, yeah, Chelsea in the mud. Liverpool are flying high. Top four race is back on, bro. So, right? Top four race is back on.
Yeah, man, that is true. Yeah, top four races back on.
Who's in the
Yes.
comments? Flick in the house. Big up to Flick. I'm going back to who's your favorite player edit. What's that?
I'm going back
He
to
has a
who.
channel, bro. Flick.
Yeah, he has a channel. So big up yourself, Flick. I'm trying to put the link in the chat, guys. So I'm trying my best.
Put what link?
You stream me a link.
Uh, you want me to put it?
Yeah, Paste it in the chat. For Flick can come up. For him, he can also come up.
There's the thing. Yeah. So in the chat, but yeah. What do you mean? I have a sub channel. What's that? Okay. But
Oh,
basically speaking,
not in a private chat, Steve. In the original chat, in the comments. In the comments, me.
huh?
In the comments. You try to put in the comments.
Oh, I put it in the private chat. Whoops. Let me just step out for a second, come back, huh?
One. Yeah.
I think that one should work. So
Yeah,
hopefully
that's
it
really
works. And
that
yeah,
is
so Everton Bradford, guys. Let's look at the head-to-head between these two teams. Team form. Everton has been poor the last 5 games, losing 3, winning 1, and drawing 1. The latest one coming against Nottingham Forest. So the form has not looked good for Everton under Sean Dyche, which I expected them to go down. What are your thoughts? Do you predict them to go down?
yeah. I think they will be going down.
And
Chris, the link.
then big losses to Aston Villa, Liverpool, and Arsenal will put the nail in the coffin for Everton. And the form for Bradford, it's very, very surprising. It's very, very good for Thomas Frank's men. Unbeaten in the last 5. No to Leeds. 3-0 to Southampton. They beat 1-1 draw to Arsenal. Good result. I know Arsenal fans might say they are robbed because Tony was offside, but whatever. Bradford 1-1 draw against Crystal Palace and a 3-2 winning against Fulham in the last game, so that's brilliant.
Hey, Mika. Yes, that is good. That is good.
So let's look at the head-to-head. Head-to-head goes in Bradford's favor. 3 wins and Everton 1 and 1 draw. The last 5 meetings was a 1-1 draw, 3-2 to Bradford, a 4-1 to Everton in the FA Cup, a 1-0 to Bradford in the Premier League, and a 5-4 win for Bradford in the League Cup. So it looks very good for Thomas Frank's men, and it does not look good for Sean Dyche's men. So, and the injury updates. Mykolenko, the Ukrainian left back, is injured for Everton. Nathan Patterson remains injured. Dominic Calvert-Lewin as well. And Andros Townsend. Big injuries to Townsend and Calvert-Lewin and the defender of Everton. But basically speaking, there's only one injury for Brentford, and that's the goalkeeper Dracosta, who's rarely getting any game time at Brentford. But in general, I would have to go with a Brentford win here. 2-1 to Brentford. Demarai Gray to score again. He's been in red hot form, but Brentford is just too good. Ivan Toney, Yohan Wissa, and Mabuamo on the score sheet. 3-1 to 2-1 to Brentford. 2-1.
Oh, Leeds, Brighton. Oh, I'm never giving prediction for that game. That game I predicted 2-0 to Brighton. Mitoma to score a brace in this game. So yeah, for just the game, Everton, Brentford.
Yeah,
Um,
Everton Brentford. We're not on the Leeds game. We'll get to it in a sec. Yeah.
oh, so the Everton Brentford game. Ivan Toney is going to score. I'm going to say 2-0 to the
My
Bees.
player to watch for Brentford is Ivan Toney, and my player to watch for Everton is Demarai Gray.
Okay, then. Smash the like button, guys. Get your likes up, guys. Get your likes up. Can you do a Chelsea watch along versus Dortmund Champions League?
Yeah, that's what he's talking about today.
Yeah, sure.
Leeds Brighton, bro. Leeds Brighton is next. Leeds Brighton. Leeds are looking bad. I think their last few form has not been good. They got 4 losses in 5. That's not good enough for Leeds. Leeds might go down, but I don't see Leeds go down. I just don't see it with the way Bournemouth, Everton, and Southampton performing. I don't see them go down. But you never know. This Leeds team I don't know if they have a proper manager. Do they have a proper manager right now, Jordan, for Leeds?
Leeds.
Do they have a new manager or no?
No, not really. I don't hear any news about that. Yes, I'm going to watch along, Chris, later on at 3 p.m.
And for Leeds, the injuries is big. Stuart Dallas injured. Stuart Dallas injured. Rodrigo injured. Patrick Bamford injured. It's a big one. Rodrigo and Patrick Bamford is a big one. Patrick Bamford has a knock. He might make the game, but we don't know. Sinisterra is a big injury. He keeps getting injured these days. I don't know what's with the Colombian Luis Sinisterra. He's a very good Colombian, similar to Luis Diaz, but oh man, these Colombians getting injured way too easily. What are your thoughts, Jordan, about that?
About
the Colombians getting injured so easy. Luis Sinisterra and Luis Diaz, bro.
As I talking about Luis Diaz, he will be back for
19. He will not make the second leg of the Real Madrid game. By the way, I heard that. I saw the date. He'll be back, but yeah.
Oh
he
yeah,
won't
so
make the second leg. So.
Massive one. I'm looking forward to see what these
Sinisterra injured, Liam Cooper injured, and Forshaw injured. But for Brighton, the big injury has to be Adam Lallana and Tyrick Lamptey. 2 big injuries there. But in general, I think Brighton under De Zerbi are way too strong for this lead side, and I will go for a 2-1 to Brighton. A 2-1 to Brighton. I think Gnonto will score, but I think Brighton, Matoma and McAllister, who has been in red hot form recently, to score another goal.
Yes.
The Argentine World Cup winner to score.
Okay, then. I'm going for a 2-0 win for Brighton because I did say earlier, but I have to say it again. Mitoma, I need him to score 2 goals. He's in goal scoring form and he's doing very well for Brighton. So big up to Mitoma. I'm going to go for a Brighton win over Leeds 2-0.
Okay, next game is a big one. It's the Leicester-Chelsea game, guys. Leicester-Chelsea. Leicester, Chelsea, Yuri Tillemans injured, Christensen injured, Bertrand injured, Joni Evans remains injured. That's a big blow. James Justin and Harvey Barnes with a sprained ankle, doubtful. That's a big blow. James Justin out for the season. That's a big blow for Leicester. And Yuri Tillemans, of course, until April. That's big. That's a big injury. But Leicester's form has been poor. Chelsea's form has been poor as well. Leicester has one win in their last 4 games, coming against Tottenham Hotspurs in the 4-1 win, and then losing 4 on a bounce, 3-0 to Leicester, Man United, I mean, 1-0 to Arsenal, 2-1 to Blackburn Rovers in the Cup, and a 1-0 win to a loss against Southampton in the latest one. Southampton trying to bounce back from the mud, but yeah. And Chelsea not looking good. 1-1 draw to West Ham, 1-0 loss against Dortmund, 1-0 loss to a shock loss against Southampton, 2-0 to Tottenham, predictable, and then 1-0 win against Leeds. But in general, I don't think this is going much. The head-to-head, 12 wins for Chelsea, 4 wins for Leicester, and 6 draws. In general, it's looking better for Chelsea, but their recent form, I don't see it happening. And I'll go for a draw. I'll go for a 1-1 draw in this one. I'll go for Kelechi Iheanacho and Kai Havertz with the goal for this one.
Okay, then, so
I don't know who's going to score. Honestly, I can't even know who's going to score for Chelsea. I just give a name and that's good enough. Simple. Chelsea are doing so bad right now. I won't be surprised if they lose the game.
True, that is correct. Yes, because they're not really doing very well, and later today they'll be taking on Borussia Dortmund.
And you never know, Graham Potter might get sacked at the end of the season if they don't get to Europa League or Champions League at least. I think he might get sacked.
Yeah.
That's how fast Chelsea's managers get sacked. You look at Tuchel. Look at what's his name? Sorry. Look at Conte. See what I mean? Those are examples, right? They get sacked so easy, right?
Yeah. They do, man. So I'm going for a 2-0 win for this could be happening. I could go for a 2-2 draw here because at this rate Chelsea is not doing very well at this moment, and they're in serious problem. Them and Leicester. So I'm just gonna go for a draw for this one. 2-2 draw. I think
2-2 draw.
Yeah, because at this rate, Leicester and Chelsea.
Yeah, there's big injuries for Chelsea. I forgot to mention the Chelsea injuries. Thiago Silva injured until April. Reece James injured again. Thigh injury. Why is Reece James getting injured, Jordan? Do you know?
No, sir. Chelsea fans, them have to know about that. Not me, man. Not me.
N'Golo Kante injured until mid-March. Mason Mount injured. That's a big blow.
Oh, Jesus. Here again.
And Edward Mendy still injured with a broken finger. How hard can it be to fix a broken finger, bro? Come on, man. Azpilicueta concussion, and Armando Broja remains injured for a long time. But you don't need Broja though. But yeah, he's young, but he's injury prone these days. But yeah.
Yes.
So let's move on. 2-2 draw, and who's your goal scorer?
Go say for this one.
My player to watch will be Kepa in goal for Chelsea. Leicester City, Kelechi Iheanacho or James Maddison. One of them will score. So.
James Maddison. I'm gonna say Harvey Barnes.
Harvey Barnes injured, bro.
Master God. Well, Kelechi Iheanacho and if James Maddison is back, I will say him to score as well.
Yeah, he's back. I didn't know. The last game I thought he was still injured, but he's back.
And for Chelsea, I'm going to say Joao Felix. And I need Enzo to score on his first time in the Premier League for Chelsea. So yeah. So
Okay,
Felix,
next game. Next game. Tottenham Hotspurs Forest. Top four race is back for Liverpool, but Tottenham have an easy fixture. It's Nottingham Forest, and it's at White Hart Lane. Injuries for Tottenham: Basuma injured, Ryan Sessegnon injured, Rodrigo Bentancur the big injury, and Hugo Lloris, of course. But there's lots of injuries for Nottingham Forest. Willy Bally, Taiwo Awoniyi is the big one. Scott McKenna, Omar Richards is another one. Musa Niakate, Bacone, Dean Henderson is injured, but you have Keylor Navas, but still, Dean Henderson is better than Keylor Navas, in my opinion, because Keylor Navas is letting in a lot of goals since arriving at Nottingham Forest. And there's the big one, Senegalese Koyate is still injured. But your team form, Tottenham Hotspurs has won 2 of the last 5 games, losing to Wolves, losing to Sheffield, and losing to AC Milan in the Champions League. And
yeah.
losing a cup game to Sheffield United is an upset as well. Tottenham
Mm-hmm.
Hotspurs beat Chelsea and they beat West Ham both 2-0. But Nottingham Forest have 1 win in their last 5 coming against Leeds, losing the Fulham 2-0. Drawing Man City, that's a big 1-1 draw, 4-0 against loss against West Ham, and a 2-2 draw to Everton. I think it will be a clean sheet for Tottenham, but I really don't know. Brennan Johnson might just show up, so I'm going to go for player to watch for Nottingham Forest, Brennan Johnson, and player to watch for Tottenham Hotspurs have to be Harry Kane. But I really hope Richarlison scores because he's a good player, but deserves to be on the score sheet, in my opinion. I'll predict him to go on the score sheet, but I'm not confident on that, to be honest. But yeah, so I'll go for a 2-0 to Tottenham. 2-0 to Tottenham, Richarlison to score, and Harry Kane to score 2-0.
Yes, 2-0 to Spurs.
Yeah,
Okay.
Spurs, because their head-to-head is in favor of Spurs. Tottenham have 2 wins and 1. They only played 3 fixtures, and Tottenham won 2 of them, and Nottingham Forest won 1 of them. So yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going for well,
And that was the cup game where Tottenham lost. But yeah,
yeah, well, Nottingham Forest. I don't even know if they give Andre Ayew any playing time at.
they do, but off the bench though. He rarely starts the game.
Yeah, that was the point I was want to say. Yes, because when I see the lineup for Nottingham Forest, I always see him on the bench, and I will say, where is he in the lineup? Every game that them played, he is
I know
always on.
Emmanuel Dennis on the bench, and they have big strikers on the bench. Emmanuel Dennis and and Andre Ayew. Yeah, they have good players on the bench. Jesse Lingard, I don't see him these days, but yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going for a 2-0 win for Spurs. Son Heung-min and Kane combination. These two are on fire when they combine together. What are your thoughts on those two combining together?
Yeah,
They're on
Son
fire.
Heung-min. He's been quiet lately, but sometimes he scores, sometimes he doesn't. So he's in and out. I'm not sure about Son, but yeah. But they are a good combo, yes. But I think, and one thing about Kane, bro, Manchester United linked with Kane. Bayern does not want to pay the money, so we will see in the summer if Kane goes to Manchester United. I don't know. I think
Oh,
it's a better club to win trophies than Tottenham, but we will see.
yeah, yes, because Man United has 20 titles. So that if he goes to United, that will be looking good because United fans Yeah. Well, we switch to them because they get ripped by us as well. Yeah. So yeah. We go,
Okay, next game. Next game, Palace against City.
Jesus of mercy. Um,
Palace against City.
I think that I'm not sure if Wilfred Zaha is back for this game,
He is
but
back, but it does
hey,
not look good for Palace because even though they're at home, Selhurst Park, but City has 15 wins, Palace has 3 draws and 3 wins against City. I do not see an upset here. City are looking good. Phil Foden is injured with a foot injury, but Omar Decore is suspended due to the red card he achieved last game, and Sam Johnstone remains injured. But not many injuries for Palace is a good sign. I'll go for a 2-1 to City. Haaland and Julian Alvarez with the goals. And for Crystal Palace, Eze, Olisi, or Mateta, one of them will score. My player to watch for Crystal Palace will be Eze, and my player to watch for Man City, obviously Erling Haaland. So yeah,
yes. For my score prediction for this game between them and Palace, I'm gonna say
yeah,
2-0 to
Palace not looking good. Their last 5 games they draw 3 of them and they lost 2 of them. So that's not good for Palace. It looks way better for City. 3 wins out of 5. So yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going for Man City win 2-0. Mahrez, he's scoring goals a lot now. So yeah, Real Mahrez. And I think that Jack Greenish will score if he will, because he scored recently, but not often though. But I think he will score for City. So
Okay.
2-0 to them.
Okay. Um, Fulham Arsenal is next. Fulham
Manu.
versus Arsenal. I think it will be a tough game for Arsenal, but regardless, the uh, the the league leaders should get the job done. Let's look at Fulham form. The last 5 games they lost 1 and win 3 and draw 1. So 3 wins and 1 draw and a loss. Not bad from Marco Silva's men. Arsenal just lost to City 3-1, and that's the only loss they have in the last 4 games, 5 games, I mean. And Arsenal have clear favorites, 8 wins to Fulham only winning once, and 4 draws. So it's looking Arsenal's favor. And let's look at the injuries. João Palhinha suspended due to a red card, I think, a card suspension. Tom Kearney is injured. Nissan Cabano injured, and the former PSG player Larwan Lewin Karzava is injured, and for Arsenal, Elneny injured. Trossard is a big injury until late March. It's not looking like a serious injury. Hope Trossard is all right. Gabriel Jesus late March as well. They will be back probably same time. And Nketiah has a knock. So I don't know. It does not look good in the striking position since a lot of Arsenal players are injured. Gabriel Jesus, Nketiah, and Trossard. What are your thoughts about that? What
And
are the
Kete,
options up front in that 9, false 9, or whatever position?
Arsenal have players can score goals, man. Odegaard, Martinelli, and Saka. Arsenal good.
Well,
You have
who's going to
Nelson.
play in that number 9 position now that Nketiah has a knock and what's the name?
You
Gabriel
can find
Jesus is still injured and Trossard is injured.
Trossard
That's
is
the
injured.
concern for Arsenal going into this game.
Trossard injured.
Yeah.
Trossard not injured, man.
He's injured, bro. He got injured the last game against Bournemouth. Yeah.
You have players for the bench.
I don't know, bro. Maybe you should use Saka on the left Martinelli central, and Reece Nelson on the right, or something, or Emil Smith Rowe in the false nine. I don't know. Just think of something, right?
As you're talking, so I was thinking about that. Emil Smith Rowe. Yeah. We can, yeah, yes. Emil Smith Rowe is my favorite Arsenal player. So I think he will step up this season for.
I don't know. He's injured, but he assisted the last game. In the last game, he assisted Thomas Partey, so that was a good assist. But in general, I think it will be a 2-1 win for Arsenal. I think Andreas Pereira or Mitrovic or one of them will score again. Arsenal. I don't know. Did Mitrovic play the last game? I don't remember. Let me check. Let me check to see if Mitrovic played the last game. I think he did.
Someone I know going Fulham win now.
But the guy has not been stepping up. That's what I know. That's what I'm telling you. The
Fulham
guy
win
has not been stepping up. Yeah, Mitrovic did start, but he did not score. He has a goal drought, I think, Mitrovic. But I think he will score this game. I think it will be Mitrovic to score. And I think it will be Arsenal, Saka, and Reece Nelson to score. 2-1 to Arsenal. What's your prediction?
It's a 2-1 to Arsenal.
Yeah.
Alright then. 2-0 to Arsenal. Before I give my goal scorers, Arsenal, please do me a favor. Win the league. Win the damn league.
Of course, win the league. Yeah. You have a chance to win the Europa League as well. You face Sporting on Thursday, but yeah.
Yeah, so Martinelli and Bukayo Saka for me. Bukayo Saka for me is good. He's dribbling. He's a world class man. Bukayo Saka to double it to make it 2-0 to Arsenal. Come on. 2-0 to the Gunners.
Okay, we move on. Manchester United, Southampton, guys. Southampton in the mud. There's no debate about this. It's a Manchester United win all day. But let's look at the injuries. Lindelof injured. Van de Beek injured, of course. Eriksen is suffered a nasty injury. Casemiro is doubtful due to a knock. Martial is still injured, back in training though. Livramento is injured. Solisu is injured. That's a big one. Larios and Carlos Alcaraz, the goal scorer, got injured. Well, the goal scorer against Leicester got injured, but Manchester United form looked good until they got smashed by Liverpool 7-0. It was a 4 wins out of 5, which is pretty good. But Nottingham Forest is not looking good, but they still got 2 wins out of 5. So I think it's a clear win for Man United. I think it will be a smashing 5-0 to United. Rashford, Anthony, Sancho, Fred, and Bruno Fernandes, 5-0 to United. And yeah, it's clearly 12 wins, 9 draws, and 2 wins for Southampton. So clearly, United is the better team, and I'll go 5-0 to United. They need to bounce back hard after the loss against Liverpool.
5-0 to Man U. Yeah, that is a great prediction. I was thinking about that.
Southampton sucks right now. They're very bad. They're in the mud. So I can't predict anything for Southampton right now.
Yeah, so you're going for 5-0 for Man United. So okay then, I'm going for 4-0 win for Manchester United. Bruno Fernandes, Marcus Rashford, Anthony, and Garnacho. So those guys will be putting an upset. So still going at 5-0. I'm going for a 4-0. So yeah. West Ham against Aston Villa.
Yeah, West Ham, Aston Villa. The form for both teams, let me pull it up. The form for both teams. Aston Villa has 3 losses and 2 wins. And West Ham have 1 win, 3 losses, and 1 draw. So it's pretty even going into this one. It's pretty even. 9 wins for West Ham, 4 wins for Villa, and 5 draws. Injuries. Kufo is injured. Kerher, your German, is injured. Miko Antonio, your Jamaican, injured. Maxwell Cornet remains injured, doubtful. Lucas Fabianski is injured, so Ariola's in goal. Philip Coutinho, the former Liverpool man, injured. Jed Steer injured. Diego Carlos is coming back middle of the month, and Boubacar Kamara is still injured. I think it's a draw this one. I think it will be a 2-2 draw this one. Jared Bowen, Lucas Paqueta, Aston Villa, Watkins, and Leon Bailey score. 2-2 draw.
Yes. Wow, 2-2 draw. Leon Bailey and Ollie Watkins. Ooh,
West
I'm
Ham,
going.
will Danny Ings score against his former club? Will he even play? I don't know. Is he allowed to play?
Yeah, too much for my club. Liverpool.
Is he
No,
allowed to play, Danny Ings?
I'm not sure right now. But when is
I
this
don't know.
game?
West Ham bought Danny Ings, right? If it's a loan, then he can't play, right? If they buy the player, they can play, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Against
yeah,
the
yeah.
parent club or whatever, right? I don't
Mm,
know. I don't know how it works, but yeah. I don't know
yeah.
if Danny Ings will show up, but yeah. He might just start the game.
But this game is on a Sunday. It's a Sunday game, this, so yeah. But well, I'm going for a 2-0 win for West Ham United. I'm not sure about Gerard Bowen, but I think that if he doesn't start, Said Benrahma and Pablo Fernandes to make it 2-0 if Gerard Bowen doesn't. But if he doesn't, it's gonna be a different ball game at London Stadium. Newcastle United, Wolves.
Newcastle United Wolves. It's an easy win for Newcastle, but they have been drawing a lot of games though. But I think Newcastle should steal this one. I just have a feeling they will bounce back. Joe Linton is suspended. That's a big blow. Fabian Schär is injured. That's another thing for them. That's why LaSalle started the last game against City. Now I see why. Because Schär is injured. Hugo Buono injured. Huanqi Chen is a big injury. Diego Costa is injured. Chiquinho injured. Boubacar Traore injured. Not a lot of surprises. Adama Traore scored the last game, which is very shocking. Beat Tottenham Hotspurs in that one. Newcastle United do not look good in their last form. 2 draws and 3 losses. 1 against the 3 against the big 6 teams: Manchester United, City, and Liverpool. So definitely not looking good. Wolves have 2 wins in 5. 1 loss against Bournemouth, though. 1 loss against Liverpool, and a draw to Fulham. I think it will be a 1-0 win for Newcastle United. It's a narrow win for Newcastle. I think Isak, Anthony Gordon, or St. Maximin to score. And my player to watch is Nick Pope in goal for Newcastle, and Adama Traore for Wolves. But I go for a Newcastle win, 1-0.
Wow, what the level what
Five
is the
5 wins for Newcastle, 4 wins for Wolves, and 8 draws. So a lot of draws. I might go for a draw, but I go for a 1-0 to Newcastle to
yeah,
get
so
their form back.
1-0. And for my prediction for this one against Newcastle against Wolves at the St. James Park, I'm going for a 2-0 win. I think that Almiron will score and Alan St. Maximan if he's okay to be played. But yes. But the big one, we're on the road. You know this team already, Steve. We smashed them 9-0. Bournemouth away from home. What are your thoughts going up against this team?
This Bournemouth team caused problems for Arsenal, but I don't think it will be the same for Liverpool, because Liverpool I think form looked better. Liverpool form looked better. Let's look at our form. Let's look at our form. 3 wins in 5. The only loss coming in the Champions League against Real Madrid, right?
Yeah.
But Bournemouth lost 3 games in 5. The only draw coming against Newcastle, the former
Hmm.
club of Eddie Howe, right? So
Wow.
in
Yeah.
general, I think it's a 5-0 to Liverpool. Cody Gakpo, Salah, Nunes, and Elliott, and Gakpo brace. That's what I think. Liverpool to
Yeah.
win the
Yeah.
Liverpool to win the game. Salah, Gakpo brace, Nunes, Nunes and Elliott to score.
Oh,
5-0.
I was thinking to say that as I say about Brace while ago. I was thinking that they were going to say Darwin Brace again and celebrate again to make it 7-0 because that was the best thing.
I don't
Hey,
know, bro. I
guys,
don't know if we'll replicate the 7-0, but maybe a 5-0. I'm not sure. I'm not
seriously,
sure. I know Bournemouth is very bad, but I don't know, bro. I'll just go for a 5-0 for now. Yeah.
guys, no.
And the injuries for both teams. Tavernier injured, Kelly injured, Lerma Jefferson. Lerma is a big injury. Hamad Troyori is a big injury for Bournemouth as well. Who else you have? David Brooks injured for Liverpool. The only massive injury is Luis Diaz and Thiago Alcantara, who's going to be back for middle of the month. Thiago, but as well as Luis Diaz towards March 19th, I heard. But that's 2 weeks time probably, close to 2 weeks. Calvin Ramsey out for the season. Arthur is injured. Joe Gomez and Naby Keita. We don't even care about these players, but 5-0 to Liverpool. And my player to watch
Wow.
is Cody Gakpo and Neto in goal for Bournemouth.
Guys, my prediction, you see, I'm going for Liverpool to repeat the same scoreline to destroy this team. I swear. You think you see
9-0
me?
again? Are you kidding me? 9-0 again?
It's entertaining, guys. It's entertaining, guys. The game between us and Man United, guys, I never predicted that 7-0 smashing, guys. I predicted 2-0 win. I wasn't home. I came back. As I came back home, I heard 7. I was saying in my mind, Man United give Liverpool 7. And as I check the app that I was looking for the Premier predictions, and I look, my club Liverpool put 7. I cannot believe this. It's heartbreaking. And they have a Man United for the match for a
It's just
preview.
too bad we can't do the same in the Champions League, bro.
That is what exactly because last night I was on Nippon channel. Nippon was asking me, Jordan, can your club Liverpool turn the tie against Madrid? And I was saying in my mind, not a chance. If we go
I
turn the
think
tie,
it's impossible. Real Madrid too good.
exactly.
But Ancelotti will leave at the end of the season. The only performance we can give them is a draw at their yard.
But
Real Madrid is not the best at their yard, I think. I
it's
think
not
they are
only
not the greatest at their yard. Let me see.
and let
Let
me
me
and Steve
see.
will do the combined
Let me
11.
see. Real Madrid at their yard has not been great.
Yeah.
And they don't have David Alaba and Fernand Mendy, but it's still good. At their yard, they have not been good. But
Yeah.
let me look at Real Madrid at their yard. Let me see some fixtures they had at their yard. Wait a sec. Their yard. No draw to Sociedad. 1-1 draw to Atletico Madrid and a loss to Barcelona. Barcelona can beat Real Madrid at their yard. Why cannot Liverpool beat them, bro? It's damn annoying.
Exactly. That's a great question as well. Why? Whereas we, as the Premier League club, yeah, we are the six-time champions, yes. But how can we never beat a team like Real Madrid? Look back in the La Liga when they faced Barcelona. Barcelona beat them. They beat them in the Copa, the Super, the
Super
something.
Cup, they beat them at home as well. Real Madrid at home. See what I mean?
And we can do it. We, as Liverpool fans and our club, cannot do the same thing. And when we play them, they either destroy us or batter we. Hmm?
I
Hmm?
do not understand, but yeah.
But we need, well, as they say, we get kicked out already. We get kicked out of our yard. So we now have no chance. So, yes. So I'm going to go for, see, what's a 9-0? Well, no. If I was to go for a 9-0 win for Liverpool over this Bournemouth team, I need Diaz for this game to make that
But he
happen.
is not back,
So I cannot go for a 9-0 because without him, I cannot go for that. So I have to go for probably, well, the rate I see Cody Gakpo with a brace against Man U, Darwin with a brace against Man U, Stella with a brace against Man U, and Firmino with a brace against Man U.
No, Firmino did not score a brace. He scored a goal. It's not a brace.
Jesus have mercy. Yes, yes. Firmino with a goal. Ah boy. Because these Salah, Nunes, Cody Gakpo brace coming to my head. So just because these guys firing up the Premier League now. So Salah is on the golden boot chart, guys, with 11 goals. This is what I want to see from my club, Liverpool. Liverpool and
He's not on the
the
goal race. Haaland's gonna win the golden boot, but yeah.
he's there with 11. Salah is there with 11 goals. So I checked that Sunday when I was doing match reaction. So he's there with 11 goals. So yes, guys. So I'm going for an easy win, 2-0 against Bournemouth. I think Cody Gakpo and Salah. The man is
Cody
back.
Gakpo and Salah. You're
Yeah.
going with 2-0?
So 2-0 to my club. It's in my blood, so I'm going for it, man. Massive one. 2-0 to the mighty Liverpool. Jesus, these Manchester clubs. Hey, Spike can't beat them. Spike can't beat them. Spike can't beat
The
them. Spike can't
Manchester
beat them.
clubs, oh man, annoying, bro. Especially Manchester City is annoying, but yeah.
They're so annoying, man. But well, guys, before I leave, guys, well, I have to give my score prediction for this game later on today at Stamford Bridge, the second leg tie of the Champions League. Flick was asking me, can can you can you do the Chelsea watch along?
I'll be
Yes.
watching the game. Yeah, I'll be watching that game.
So yes, I'll be doing the watch along flick. So if I'm doing it, I'll be back live later on this evening for that Champions League, and also I will be doing the next game next week as well, the Real Madrid Liverpool. So two Champions League watch along from me this season. I don't have World Cup, I don't want to pressure myself with these Champions League stuff because we know we get
Oh
kicked out.
man, can't wait for tomorrow, bro. Bayern versus PSG. God damn, tomorrow.
Oh, and I could do that as well. I could do is PSG home tomorrow?
PSG away.
Okay, so
Bayern home. Yeah.
okay, so I could do Chelsea today and Baran at home and Real Madrid at home. So yeah, so this is the end of and Steve match game week 27 predictions, and we destroyed the Red Devils, humbling the Manchester United fans in a fine style, 7-0. Arsenal, you're
This is
next.
Anfield, Manchester United fans. This is Anfield. You can't beat Liverpool at Anfield. You know that. But yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, when it comes to Anfield, Man United fans and and all supporters that support different clubs, Liverpool is a different team at home than on the road.
Especially in England, not in Europe. We saw
Ex-
against Real Madrid, but in England
In
only,
England,
bro. Yeah.
we are good. That yes, exactly. We don't have a good record in Europe, as Steve says. But look, if we make it to the Europa League, guys, we have the perfect player that knows it very well. So for us as newcomers into that, guys,
Wait, what did you say?
if we make it to the Europa League, we have a player that
Europa
know how.
League?
If we make it there, we have a player that played in it before because we are going to
Who,
play.
PSV? Cody Gakpo?
Yes, so we're new to we will be new to it, to the competition. So we're not going to be
But
really
I think
familiar
we
with.
should challenge for Champions League still. But
Yeah,
Tottenham, as
correctly
long as
now.
Tottenham keeps slipping up, Liverpool can go top four.
Yeah, so guys, yeah, so Steve can shuttle the channel and then have to prepare for the later on game between Chelsea and Dortmund. Watch
Yeah,
along.
Yana FC special. It's on the screen. And Football Heritage, HERITAGE FC. And yeah, subscribe on the road to 50. For me, main man Steven, peace out. Steve Squad,
Like,
signing out.
share, comment, and subscribe, guys. I'll see you guys later for the game between. So yeah, massive one, guys. So see you later.